Hello and good morning to everyone. This is Devasis Mohanty. Today I am welcoming you all to our Standard 10 Chapter 3 discussion. Actually, the name of the Chapter 3 is Pair of Linear Equation in Two Variables. In the last days, our discussion it was on regarding how to show the graphical representation of a pair of linear equation in two variables. And today we will do the discussion how to find out its solution. And it was said also the solution can be obtained in two ways. One it is by using our graphical method and another one it is our algebraical method. So today we will do the discussion graphical by the graphical method how we can find out the solution. Okay. See, actually pair of a linear equation means its form it will be just like this. I have already said a1x plus b1y plus c1 it is our 0. It is one linear equation of two variables and another one it is our a2x plus b2y plus c2 it is our 0. So it is one linear equation in two variables. This one it is another linear equation in two variables. Whenever graphically I am representing 100%, this one it will be a line. Also this one it is also a line. So it means here the probability of the graphical representation may be just like this. See, so its graphical representation, suppose this one it is the graphical representation of the first linear equation. Then second linear equation, its graphical representation may be just like this. This one it is for the first linear equation, its graphical representation. This one it is the second linear equation, its graphical representation. Here the possibilities are either both the linear equation may intersect with one another at a single point. Otherwise this one it is one linear equation, its graphical representation. Another one it is another linear equation, its graphical representation, and both will not intersect with one another. Actually, one possibility is they will intersect at a point. Otherwise, they may not intersect with one another at anywhere. Another one it is last possibility is, suppose this one it is the graphical representation of the first linear equation and another graphical representation it will be just like this. It means both the linear equation represent a same line. Otherwise both the line coincidence means both represent a single line. Otherwise both lies in a single line. So for which this one it is the coincidence. This one it will be never intersect with one another. This one it is intersect at a point. Suppose one is interested to find out the solution by using our graphical representation. Previously it was said to you all, suppose this one it is a point lies on this line. It means 100% this point means for which value of x and which value of y. Suppose we are putting the value of x and y in the equation, 100% that equation satisfies. Any point lies on this line must satisfy this linear equation. Any point, this one it is one point which satisfies first linear equation. Suppose this one it is one point which lies on the second line, it means this one satisfies the second linear equation. Suppose this one it is another point lies on the second line, it means 100% the point satisfy the second linear equation. And here it is a common point. So here it is the common point and that point represent this linear equation. Also this point also represent this linear equation. So for which this one it is the solution. So it means whenever in the graphical representation you find both the line intersect with one another at a point, so you just have to think where the point intersect with where the line intersect with each other. Suppose the name of the point it is suppose x and y. So you just have to think xy is the solution of the pair of linear equation in two variables. Okay, so this one is satisfy this one, also this one satisfy this one. So for which x1 satisfy this one and this one, otherwise xy it is the solution of the pair of the linear equation in two variables. Understood? Another one I am showing. Here it is the solution of this one. It is a point means this one it is the solution of this one. This one it is a point means this one it is the solution of this one. This one it is a point means this one it is the solution of this one. One point lies it is at here. It means this one it is one of the solution which satisfy the second linear equation. This one it is a point which satisfy the second linear equation. This one it is also satisfy the second linear equation. Here in this situation we are not getting any of the point common between the two line. So for which in this situation we cannot find out the solution for the pair of linear equation in two variables. Okay, as here it is a point common between the two lines. So for which that point it is called as the solution of the pair of linear equation in two variables. As we are not getting any of the point it is common between the two lines. So for which in this situation we cannot find out any solution for the pair of linear equation in two variables. Understood? And in this situation, as both the line represent the same, as in this situation both the line represent same, so for which any point of one line also it will be a point for the another line. So it means here whatever the point, suppose I am taking one point it is at here, so this one it is the point which is common for both. This one it is also point common for both. This one point common for both. This one it is point for common for both. This one it is common point common for both. So for which in this situation you can find out the infinite solution for the pair of a linear equation in two variables. Understood? So it means here a single solution you will get, here no solution you will get, and here it is infinite many solution you will get. So for which here I am writing one solution. One solution. Why? Because a single point it is here. Here it is no solution. Here it is no solution, and in this situation we will get infinite many solutions. Why infinite many solutions? Because infinite many points are common between the two lines. Understood and not understood? And remember, whenever we are getting a single point it as the common, otherwise one solution we are getting, so for which the pair of a linear equation we will call it as the consistent pair of linear equation. Consistent pair of linear equations. So this one we will, whenever one solution we will get, so it means both the line we can call it as the consistent pair of linear equation. Why it is called as your consistent? Consistent means in Odia it is called as your susanga. Sumera, sorry, it is in Odia it is called as a sumera. Sumera means intersect perfectly. Understood or not understood? And also as here it is also intersect with one another. Also this one it is also called as our consistent. This one it is called as your consistent. Also this one it is called as our consistent also. As here it is no intersecting point we are obtaining. So for which we will call this one it as the inconsistent. Inconsistent pair of linear equation. So in both the cases, here it is the consistent having a single point it as the common. Here it is consistent having infinite many solution, and here it is no solution means inconsistent. Okay. So then after the mathematician they have drawn many of the examples of the pair of a linear equation in two variables in the graphical representation. And from the graphical representation, one of the things it was obtained, one of the common thing it was obtained by them. So here it is the relation between the coefficient. Here it is the coefficient of x, here it is the coefficient of x, here it is the coefficient of the y, here it is the coefficient of the y, here it is the constant, and here it is the constant. And in many of the situations it was seen that to be consistent, otherwise having a single solution, otherwise intersecting at a single point, finally it was checked that whenever a1 by a2 it is not equal to b1 divided by b2, whenever a1 by a2 it is not equal to b1 by b2, so it means by seeing the a1 by a2 coefficient ratio, by comparing the coefficient ratio, one can say that whether the graphical representation it will be intersecting, otherwise it will not be intersecting. So here the trick is, here the coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x of the another linear equation, if both will not equal to coefficient of the y of both the linear equation, then after you will get confirmation that 100% its graphical representation it will be intersecting. Understood? Another thing I am showing, whenever you are getting a1 by a2 it is equal to b1 divided by b2 and it is not equal to c1 by c2, just see this coefficient of x their ratio, coefficient of y their ratio same, but it is not same as the ratio of the coefficient of the constant. So for this situation you will get it as the both the line it will never intersect with one another, otherwise the graphical representation of the pair of linear equation in two variable will be parallel to one another. Ready? And in the third situation, remember in the third situation, here it is a1 divided by a2 equal to b1 by b2, it is equal to c1 by c2. So whenever you are getting the coefficient of x of both the linear equation, it is same as the ratio of the coefficient of y in both the equation. Also it is same as the ratio of the coefficient of the constant of both the linear equation. Then after, here it is the graphical representation, it will be coincidence. Understood or not understood? So you just have to remember the trick. First one, it is whenever a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, so it will be intersecting. Intersecting means also consistent. Whenever a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2, in this situation the graphical representation it will be both the lines it will be parallel to one another. And whenever all the ratio are equal, it means both the lines are coincident to one another. Understood? Okay, so now we will do few of the questions. Okay, in the exercise 3.2 question number 1 it is given, here it is the pair of linear equation it is given, pair of linear equation here it is given, also here it is also the pair of linear equation also it is given. So it is given that you just have to check the ratio of a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. You have to compare the ratio with one another by comparing the ratio of x, y and the constant term of the pair of a linear equation. You just have to say whether the graphical representation of the pair of a linear equation it will be intersecting or it will be parallel, otherwise both will be coincidence. Okay, so it means we have to check the ratio of all. See here the ratio, here it is the a1 it is 5 and a2 it is 7. So here it is a1 divided by a2, it is our 5 by 7. Then after b1 divided by b2 equal to b1 divided by b2, it is our minus 4 by 6. On simplifying, it gives us minus 2 by 3. Just see, here it is a1 by a2, it is our 5 by 7, and here it is b1 by b2, it is our minus 2 by 3, and here we are getting, no need to check for the c1 by c2. If you are interested, you may do it as the c1 by c2, which is equal to 8 by minus 9, because here from the a1 by a2 and b1 by b2 comparison, a1 by a2 and b1 by b2 comparison, here it is clearly seen that this ratio and this ratio both are not same. So here it is already said that whenever a1 by a2 it is not equal to b1 by b2, so for which here both the line intersect with one another. So for which here it is the intersecting lines. Intersecting lines. Here the graphical representation, it will be the intersecting lines. Understood or not understood? Why it is intersecting? Because a1 by a2 it is not same as the b1 by b2. Then after the second, for the second pair of the linear equation, here it is a1 by a2, it is our 9 by 18. On simplifying, it becomes our 1 by 2. Here a1 by a2, it is our 1 by 2. See, here it is b1 divided by b2, it is our how much? Here it is our 3 by 6. On simplifying, we got it as the 1 by 2. If it was not equal, without checking c1 by c2, directly we could say it as the both are the intersecting lines. As here it is both are equal, so for which here it is the requirement to check the ratio of c1 by c2. And here it is c1 by c2, it is our 12 divided by 24, which is also 1 by 2. See, here it is a1 by a2, it is same as b1 by b2, also it is same as the c1 by c2. So here a1 by a2, it is equal to b1 by b2, it is equal to c1 by c2. Whenever the ratio of the coefficient of x, y and the constant terms are equal, in that situation the graphical representation it will be coincident. So for which here the graphical representation it will be coincident. Why it is coincident? Because all the ratio are equal. Okay, so now we will do the discussion of the next one. See, here a1 by a2, here a1 by a2, 6 by 2. 6 by 2 means which is our 3. Next one it is b1 by b2, b1 by b2 which is equal to minus 3 divided by minus 1 which is our 3. But c1 by c2, see, c1 by c2 it is our 10 divided by 9. See, here a1 by a2 it is equal to b1 by b2, but it is not equal to c1 by c2. As the ratio of the coefficient of x it is same as the coefficient of y, it is not equal to the ratio of the coefficient of the constant term, so for which here the graphical representation it will be parallel. It will be parallel. So tell me this question it is easy or difficult? So tell me this question it is easy or difficult? So it means by checking the ratio of the coefficient of both the pair of the linear equation in two variables, one can say it easily whether the graphical representation it will be either it will be our intersecting, otherwise it will be parallel, otherwise it will be our coincident. Understood or not understood? Now we will do the next question. In the question number 3, it is asked that you just have to compare the ratio of the coefficient of the x, coefficient of the y and the constant coefficient, and then after you just have to say whether both the linear equations are consistent, otherwise inconsistent. Actually, consistent means having a single solution. It is also consistent. Also having many solutions, also it is consistent. So it means under the consistent, two situations it will come. Whenever intersecting at a single point, also both the linear equations are consistent. Whenever having infinite many solutions, also both the linear equations are also consistent. It means to be consistent, it may have the single point common, otherwise it may have the situation of the coincident, otherwise it may have the infinite many common points are there. So for which here we need to check. But listen, before we have to find out the ratio of their coefficient, first it will be better we just have to arrange it in our standard form. Otherwise, without standard form also we can find out. Also, it will give the same result. It will give the same result. But it will be better. First, we have to arrange it in the standard form. Ax plus by. C means this one it will come to the left side, which is equal to 0. Ax plus by plus c, it is equal to 0. And here it is 2x minus 3y. Here it is constant, it is on the right side. That one transposing to the left side, which becomes 0. Okay, and here it is the ratio of a1 divided by a2. It is our 3 by 2. Ready? And directly I am writing, and b1 divided by b2, it is our 2 by minus 3. Here it is, this one it is 3 by 2, this one it is 2 by minus 3. Without checking the C1 by C2, directly we will say it as the here A1 by A2, it is not equal to B1 by B2. So the linear equations are both the linear equations are consistent. Why both are consistent? Because it's a graphical representation, it will be intersecting. As this one it will be the intersecting one. Intersecting means it is consistent. Understood? Here it is, see, in this situation A1 by A2, it is our 2 by 4. On simplifying you will get it as the 1 by 2. And b1 by b2, it is equal to b1 by b2, it is our minus 3 divided by minus 6, which is equal to 1 by 2. Here it is 8 and 9 both are on the right side. It would be better that I am transposing to the left side, and here it is 0, here it is 0. Ready? Here a1 by a2, it is equal to b1 by b2. Whenever both are equal, we need to find out the value of the C1 by C2. Why? Because two situations are there. Whenever we are getting A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, then after the situation whether this one it will be equal, otherwise not equal. So for which we need to check the ratio of the C1 divided by C2. Here we are getting the C1 by C2, it is our minus 8 divided by 9, which is our 8 by 9. So it means one thing it is clear, that here A1 by A2, it is equal to B1 by B2, but it is not equal to C1 divided by C2. Whenever A1 by A2, it is equal to B1 by B2, it is not equal to C1 by C2, it means a graphical representation, it will be parallel. So as it is parallel means having no solution, for which this one it is the both the linear equations are inconsistent. Understood? And in this situation it is not equal to its graphical representation, it will be intersecting. As it is intersecting, for which it is our consistent. In the question number 3, here it is given that a1x plus b1y, but here it is constant term, it is on the right side. But our standard form is a1x plus b1y c1, it is equal to 0. Here it is 14 is on the right side, but I have to transpose it to the left side. So here it is 9x, here it is minus 10y minus 14, it is your 0. Otherwise directly also C1 by C2 also you can take it having no problem. Okay, so here it is A1 by A2, see just A1 by A2, it is our 3 by 2 divided by 9, which becomes 3 by 2 into, here it means 9 by 1, it becomes 1 by 9. 3 cancel with the 9, which becomes 1 by 6. Here A1 by A2, it is our 1 by 6. Then after B1 by B2, we are getting how much? B1 by B2, it is our, B1 means 5 by 3. 5 by 3 divided by minus 10, which becomes 5 by 3 into, here it is minus 10 means minus 10 by 1, which on multiplying it becomes 1 by minus 10. Here it is 5, cancel the 10, here it is 2, which becomes 1 by minus 6. Here without checking the C1 by C2, whenever you are getting A1 by A2, it is not equal to B1 by B2, no need to check for the C1 by C2. So for which directly you have to write A1 by A1 by A2, it is not equal to B1 by B2, for which the graphical representation it will be intersecting. And as it is intersecting, intersecting means 100% it will be our consistent. Consistent in Odia it is called as your Sumela. Sumela means both intersect perfectly. Okay. And in the second question it is given that, here it is given in the second question, here it is also I am arranging it in the form of the A1 by A2, A1x plus B1y plus C1, it is equal to 0, and here it is minus 2. Whenever I am writing it to the left side, it becomes plus 2, it becomes 0. Here A1 by A2, directly I am writing A1 divided by A2, it means minus 1 by 2. Here B1 divided by B2, it is our also minus 1 by 2. Whenever both are equal, here it is the requirement that we have to check the C1 by C2, it will be how much. And here we are getting the C1 by C2, it is our minus 11 by 2. As A1 by A2, it is equal to B1 by B2, but it is not equal to C1 by C2. So for which the graphical representation it will be parallel. Graphical representation it will be parallel. It means having no solution. Having no solution means having no intersecting point. As having no intersecting points, having no intersecting point, so for which it is called as Omela. Sumela, its opposite is Omela, Misantini. Okay, so for which it is called as our inconsistent. So the both the linear equations we can call it as the inconsistent. Understood? Parallel means inconsistent. Otherwise it may be intersecting, otherwise it may be coincident. In both the cases it will be considered it as the consistent. Okay. In this question, here it is given in the format of A1x plus B1y, but it is not the C1, it is here. Okay. So whenever in both the cases C1 it is on the right side, C1 it is on the right side, you may change to the left side, their ratio you can find out how much you are getting. Also on without changing the constant term to the left side, you can take the ratio, this ratio also same as this ratio. On transposing this to the left side, its ratio it will be how much. On keeping them to the right side, also their ratio it will be same. So for which, for this question particularly I am doing, here it is A1 by A2, it is our 4 by 3 divided by 2, which becomes 4 by 3 divided by 2 means 2 by 1, which becomes 1 by 2. 2, this one it will be cancelled, which becomes 2 by 3. Okay, and here it is b1 by b2, it is our 2 by 3. Whenever both are equal, then after there it is the requirement that we have to check the C1 by C2, it will be how much. Here the C1 by C2, it will be our 8 by 12. On simplifying, 4 2 ja 8, 4 3 ja 12. Where we are getting it as the all the ratio are equal. So it means here we got it as the A1 by A2, it is your B1 by B2, it is our C1 by C2. So for which the graphical representation, it will be coincidence. Whenever the graphical representation it will be coincident, it means both the line represent a single line. Otherwise the graphical representation both will represent the same line. Okay, so for which it having infinite many solutions. Okay, so it may be a single intersecting point, otherwise many more infinite points. So for which it is also called as our consistent. Understood or not understood? So now one of the trick you just have to remember. Trick once again I am writing. See, here it is A1 by A2. If it is not equal to B1 by B2, it means intersecting. Whenever A1 by A2 it is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2, here it is parallel. And whenever all the ratio are equal, A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, it is coincidence. Okay, so here it is one point, here it is one intersecting point, here it is many more common point is there. Here it is a single common point, here it is many more points are common. So for which this one and this one, in both the situation, the linear equations we can call it as the consistent. And here for this situation, parallel means it will be our inconsistent. Okay, I feel that all the question discussion, all the tricks discussion, it was useful for you. Okay, so today you just have to remember all these things. In our next class we will do the discussion whenever it will be consistent, how to find out the solution, and whenever it will be inconsistent, whether can we find out the solution, otherwise we cannot find out the solution. So today the discussion it will be this much. Okay, thank you, have a beautiful day ahead.